my name is Gemma and welcome back to my booktube channel. Today I will be discussing my October TBR. Now, unlike a lot of people on booktube, my October TBR is not really going to be, well, it's not going to be a spooky sort of TBR because personally I'm not a fan of horror books or movies, to be honest, or I'm not really into Halloween because here in Australia we don't exactly have Halloween. Currently it's spring, so we're heading into our summer, so to us it's not really like fall or October spooky season, if that makes any sense. So I am just going to be telling you guys all the books that I plan to read this month. I have a couple of carryover books that I did not get to finish last month. So the first book is A Nordic King by Karina Halley, which I'm currently reading now. I read it on my drive down from where I live in Toowoomba to Brisbane to my mum's house, which is where I am right now, and I've got 2 hours left of it. And I'm going to read that on my, 2 hours left at the speed I listen to, so I'm going to listen to that on my way home. I'm going to finish that book in the next few days. So at the moment it's actually really interesting. I've got to a part now where the couple have finally got together, or have started screwing. I'm not sure if they actually get together or how they get together, but they've started screwing. So, by the way, A Nordic King is pretty much about an Aussie who travels to Europe. She's in France when the book starts, and she's being like a nanny, and then she has been a nanny in France for 7 years and now is going to Denmark, or I don't know, a Nordic country. There you go. Next book I planned to read, which is also a carryover, is Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. This would be my second Penelope Douglas book, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah. And this is about it's pretty much, to me, what I've heard, it's pretty much like, I think it's your dad's your boyfriend, I don't know. It's those short books by, give me a sec, I'll find out. Katie Roberts, that's who wrote those books. What is that book though? Your Dad Will Do, that's the book. So it's pretty much that, but like a bigger, thicker version, I'm pretty sure. So it's pretty much a girl falls in love or wants to screw her boyfriend's father. So yeah, that's like the premise of the book. That's pretty much all I know, and that's my plan. I want to read that book. Then I want to read another TL Swan book, which is the last book I actually currently have downloaded from TL Swan, and it is Our Way. To be honest, I have no idea what this is about. I should probably find out what it's about. Our Way is about, it's like a second chance romance. Okay, I don't really want to know too much about the books I read, really. I just want to know enough to make me want to read it, and then that's it. Being a TL Swan book, I want to read all her backlist, so I don't really need to know too much about this book, but it is a second chance romance. So, and to me, that's all I need to know, because I haven't really read too many second chance romances. Next book I want to read is Hush Hush by, I actually need to write these authors down. Hush Hush by Lucia Franco. This, I'm pretty sure, is a lot like Voyeur, and it's like a sex club type thing. It is a new seductive, forbidden romance that caters to New York's elite. Good Lord, English words not working today. So they never have, I knew the rules. Never reveal your true identity. Play the game, give the illusions, don't get close to the clients. The dark and glamorous lifestyle of the rich and shameless opened my eyes to A lavish world of sin and filth and a man I can't have. A man I desperately want. That's all I need to know. That's amazing. Sounds great. Next book is Priest by Silver Swan. This is a forbidden priest and parishioner, I think. Or I think it might be like a priest and like a teacher, like a student type romance. I want to give Serena Simone a second chance because I wasn't in love with A Lesson in Thorns. So I want to see if I like this. And from everything I've heard, this will probably work better for me. I'm hoping. It'll be my first priest romance, so we'll see. Next book that I want to read is The Silver Swan by Emma Jones. This I want to read in October because it is a horror type book. When I say type book, because it's not really like a horror. From what I've heard, it's a horror type book with romance put into it. I have no idea. I don't really like to know too much about the books I read. I like to know as much as what will get me into them, and that's about it. Next book I want to read is Another by Fiona Cole. This I think it's book 4 in the Voyeur series, and I want to read another Fiona Cole Voyeur book, but the other ones, like 2, 3, and like the 2 and 3, like the ones in between 1 and 4, didn't really hit me. Like I wasn't in love with the premise of those. Just because I wasn't in love, like I liked the premise of Voyeur, but I also didn't like it either. So I'm hoping Another will work better for me. Next book I want to read is Untamed by Glennon Doyle, I think that's her name. It's like a self-help type book thing. I have the physical copy at home, not at home right now. It's on my shelves. It's been on my shelves for so long and I need to read it, and I have finally got the audiobook, so maybe I can get to it quicker. So I want to read that because I do like to read like one like self-help type book each month. I didn't read one last month though. Next book I want to read is Crow by A. Sabarelli. From all I've heard, not that I remember anything that I've heard now, from all I've heard, I will love it. I seem to love mafia forbidden type romances, so I'm pretty sure that's what this is. I don't know, it's way too much effort to try and find what it's about. But as far as I'm aware, it's either mafia or MC, which is motor club. Next book I want to read is A Lie for a Lie, which is a secret pregnancy type book. And from what I was told, I was watching, The Book Refuge. I was watching her video. I can't remember which video it was, but it was one of them. And it was something like her most hated tropes, but she loved this trope, like this way that the trope was done, which secret pregnancy is a trope. But I love it. I love the way she explained it. It's like secret, they have sex, but they lose each other's numbers, she gets pregnant, and then they meet again. Next book is another mafia. See, I'm really into mafia right now. Is Ruthless Stranger by Maggie Cole. I know nothing about this book, except that the Book Refuge, Jan from the Book Refuge says it's amazing, and it's a mafia book. That's all I know. That's all I want to know. Really want to read it. It's a series, by the way, too. So the next one is the first 2 books in the Filthy series by Serena Akile. I will be showing each of these covers, but the first one is Filthy and the second one is Filthy Rich. I want to read both of them in this month, and I know nothing about these books except that they are apparently really good, and they're also mafia books. And then the last 2 books I want to read this month are Stolen Heir and Savage Lover, which are books 2 and 3 in Sophie Lark's Brutal Birthright series. And I want to read them because They're a Sophie Lark book, and I really liked the first Brutal Prince book. They are also Mafia books. That's all I know. All I need to know. I'm so helpful with my book knowledge. I don't like to know too much about books when I go into them. I know the premise, so I know if it's a mafia, if it's forbidden, I know some of the books. Crow, on the other hand, I knew nothing about that. I just know it has been told to me in a way multiple times how good it is. So yeah, that is it for my October TBR. It is very ambitious. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 15 books. September I read 13 or 14 books. And yeah, I don't really know how much I will get to, but we'll wait and see. So that is it for my October TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.